TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
The west central coast of Florida has an amazing music scene. Festivals, clubs, special performances, and there's always a lot of live music. The problem has always been getting the word out about events. Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer.
You are listening to RockSlamRadio.com. From all studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So grab a groupie, throw some horns, and settle in for another fine show from RockSlamRadio.com.
This is the T-Bonez Rock Show on RockSlamRadio.com, where each week I bring you the finest, most talented bands, musicians, and anything related to the live music scene in the Tampa Bay area and beyond. Good evening. Welcome to the T-Bonez Rock Show. Here tonight with my co-host, Jim Gravely. How are you, Jim?
Doing pretty well, Terry. How are you tonight?
Jim is the Cato of the T-Bonez Rock Show.
Hey, that's Green Hornet.
Yeah, it is. Do you know
Yeah,
what the
I knew
name of
that
Green
one.
Hornet was? The actor?
Britt
Reed.
Yeah.
Britt Reed was
I
the
didn't
Green
know that.
Hornet, yeah. There was actually 4 Catos. One was a female Cato.
Oh,
And Cato
far
is
out.
their last name, yeah. And there was a radio show, 1936. And the TV,
I remember.
The TV series started in 1941. Did you ever watch that?
Oh, yeah. My favorite episode of Batman was when they were on it. Do you remember that?
They were a guest star on Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody? Oh, no, you guys probably don't remember that. do you?
I missed that one. I'm sure I did. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we had a great weekend this weekend with Floydsome. We did a gig at the Eagle's Nest.
Yes,
at,
very cool.
1208 Alternate 19 in Tarpon Springs. Eddie Z joined us, and we got a special thanks to Joey and all his staff there with us.
Yeah, Melissa and Heidi, they do a great job every time we're there, whether we're playing or just go in as patrons.
It's a great place. I mean, they
the
treat
Eagles
you
Nest,
well.
It is a very, very nice place to go party.
It is. They treat you well. The crowd's good. The drinks are well served.
Yeah,
I guess you'd want to
yes,
say.
and inexpensive comparatively.
Yeah. No, it was a great place. We'll be back there the 13th.
The 13th of April. Yeah.
Very cool. Come see us. Jim, you ever been out pulling weeds and a lizard will...
Pulling?
Yeah, pulling weeds. Been over pulling weeds and a lizard goes down your butt crack?
No. Never had that happen.
I don't
Why?
know who was more surprised, the lizard or me. Tonight's very
did the
special
lizard
guest
live?
is Shinebox Live. Shinebox is an alternative band from Tampa, Florida. The members of Shinebox are Rob Malka. Hi, Rob.
Hey.
The silent treatment there. Vinny Galante.
Hello.
Hello, Vinny. Anthony Landi.
Hello, Landy. Thank you.
His mic's not on. Frodo. Rob Gamby, bass and vocals.
Gamble.
Oh, got that wrong, didn't I?
Gam.
That was my only mistake I'll make tonight, all right? You do play bass, though, right?
I do.
And vocals. Very cool. To talk to Shinebox Live, call in at 727-597-4022 or hit us up on Facebook Entertainment. T-Bone Entertainment on Facebook. Hit us up. Hit the like button. Type in a question. And Jim will give you some kind of smart-ass answer, I'm sure.
What are you trying to say?
Rob Malka.
Yes, sir.
I almost got the wrong Rob there. You and Vinny started Shinebox Live in 2009, is that correct?
We did.
Right,
We did.
very cool.
We started out as a trio and then, just branched out and found Anthony Landy, who blew us away on the keyboards. And and then met Rob Gamble and eHarmony. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, I thought it was E-Disharmony.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. You guys been hanging together for almost 20 years, you and Rob?
Me and Vinny actually have been,
Yeah.
So, since our middle school days, believe it or not. So we've been in and out of bands for a lot of years.
I bet you guys were in a lot of trouble in middle school.
We were in a little bit of trouble, I think, here and there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Anything serious?
Yeah, one time we ditched class and.
I mean, serious. Come on now.
Well, no.
Let's get down to
this. We drove.
That
to
was
the
your
zoo.
time to confess.
We can't talk about. Some of us have jobs we need to keep.
I gotcha. Okay, there's always a job to hide behind. How did you guys come up with the name Shinebox Live?
Oh, coming up with a band name is like the nightmare, I think, of every musician. And, me and Benny and I and everybody here has been in multiple
Yeah, not
bands.
lying.
Yeah, it's terrible. And, you try all kinds of different ways. You start throwing stuff out there. You start looking at, newspaper clippings, just looking for words. It's brutal.
Mm-hmm.
So we just started talking one day about our favorite movies. Of course, Goodfellas came up. And I don't know, for some reason it stuck. So there's no real great rhyme or reason.
I was just watching Goodfellas tonight, and he was harassing Joe Pesci in the bar there, and well, you know where he ended up in the trunk there,
Right.
Then about his shine box, and you know what a shine box was, then, right?
It was a shoe shine box.
That's right. Yeah. Have you ever heard of a song called "The Johnson Rag"?
I don't think so.
Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, way back then. Yeah,
All right.
good song. That was about a shine box.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. How old were you when you first got interested in music, Rob?
Me, I guess I was, man, I started playing piano, actually, which now I can't play worth a lick.
Yeah, right.
Anthony will tell you. But I started playing that
Not
when
true.
I was like 6 years old, and then transferred to guitar, I guess, when I was maybe 11.
So when you were 6, did you start like in elementary school or?
Yeah,
what did you do?
yeah. And, my sister, took lessons and started giving me some lessons, and there it was. I don't know. And then when I picked up the guitar, though, is when I really started to get into, like, singing and songwriting and stuff like that. It was more conducive for me. So.
But the guitar, I mean, I don't play an instrument, but the guitar and the piano are just like two separate entities, aren't they?
Totally night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess one just,
They even look different.
Yeah.
Do they?
They sound
Well, they got
slightly
strings.
different.
They still got strings, right? There's still a string instrument, right? Am I correct?
Piano's percussion.
Oh, okay. Well,
You use your fingers. I mean, no, I guess one just, fit better than the other.
Okay.
And yeah, there it was. It's
you
just
just
a natural.
felt more creative on the guitar.
Definitely,
Yeah.
but knowing the piano like really helped, to understand the guitar. Believe it or not, just knowing some of the music stuff behind it, it was easier to understand on the piano, learn, and then transfer that to the guitar.
When they teach music, it's usually taught on the piano, like music theory
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Even if you're a guitarist. Another good reason to take up guitar is because it's smaller and you can fit it in your trunk.
Well, my reasoning was that girls would like it more. But
Yeah. Yeah. No, there used to be the sultry instrument where the chick got up there and sang and hiked her dress up and sat on top of the piano. You ever remember that?
Not
No,
really.
you don't.
I remember that. Yeah, back in the saloons.
Never happened to you. did it? No, that was the honky tonk piano in the saloons. This was like the Broadway stuff and old clubs, the 57 Club and stuff like that. You know where that's at?
No.
I just made that up.
Ah.
Rob, who writes your music?
Actually, I do. I guess the beginnings of the writing, and then bring it to the rest of the group, and we take it from there. Sort of freelance. So
He writes it all, and then we all get envious and jealous.
no,
There's competition there, isn't it?
No.
No, not at all. He writes. He does a great job.
Do you
writing.
ever write something and somebody will go, that sucks, I'm not doing that?
yeah, me.
Yes.
He's right. We always tell him everything he plays is good, and he throws it out, and we're asking, what happened to that song you used to play for us?
What song? Yeah,
what song?
I didn't write that.
What's the inspiration for your lyrics?
Yeah, it's all over. I think, I think like any songwriter, I draw from anything that's going on in my personal life, or in the news. Sometimes in somebody else's personal life.
Sure,
So be careful what you say to me.
No, that's all right.
But-
You can write a song about me anytime you want to.
And I think it sometimes just starts. It's an idea. It's something that comes to mind that it sounds like a song. And you pick up the guitar, and there it is. Or maybe it's one hook, one line that everything else builds around, an idea, a notion, and then there it is. And other times that that idea just goes in the trash can. Probably about That's the majority of the time. And
Right.
then-
Well, you could pull those out of there any given time.
Yeah,
though,
that's
you
the thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, and once in a while something will come back from
Sure.
before and
piece them together or something.
newfound inspiration for it. So
Now you guys got a new CD out called Dumbstruck.
we do.
Who thought of that name?
I wrote a song called Dumbstruck, and I think that's where we took it
Where you
from.
got the name.
So that's the title track. So
Can you want to play something off of Dumbstruck acoustic for him?
yeah, sure.
Okay, very cool. Have at it. What's the name of the song?
We're gonna play a song called "It Should Have Been You."
I got to ask you, do you do all originals or do you covers too?
We do about 90% originals. We throw in a couple covers here and there.
Very good.
Keep it interesting.
Very
but
cool. Yeah. Okay.
So this one's "It Should Have Been You," and on the disc it's entitled "Isby."
Shinebox Live here on T-Bonez Rock Show.
Yeah, we probably need that. Let's do that.
What do you need that one to stick?
Yeah, why not? We like to improvise.
That's fine. No, yeah. It all works.
All right, here we go.
It's the fight of your life. It's the mark on your soul. At the end of a lonely road. It's the pain in your eyes without tears on your face. It's the life that you can't replace. In a daze, the daylight will surround you and you face one of the things that you do in a wasted rage. The world found out all about you and they'll say it should have been you, it should have been you. Sound of your laugh, it's the sound of their mouths, like the voices you can't let out. It's the life that you made, and now the blood on the ground. It's the hope that you never found. When a daze, the daylight will surround you and you face one of the things that you do in a wasted race. The world found out all about you and they'll say it should have been you, it should have been you. In a daze, the daylight will surround you and you face one of the things that you do in a wasted race. The world found out all about you and they'll say it should have been you, it should have been you.
You guys blow me away, man. That's really
Oh,
good.
well,
Thank you
thanks
so
a lot.
much.
Thanks a lot, man.
Our guy's fighting a really bad cold over there,
Thank
too.
you. I got a cough drop here if you need one.
No worries.
Or what I offered you before.
No
Hey,
worries.
You guys know Eddie, Metal Ed? He said, I just wanted to let you guys know,
Eddie
I can't
Keppel.
see all of the band.
No,
Yeah.
So,
it's because we have a new wide or narrow angle camera, and now when they switch, when I interview Vinny,
He's not in it
then
at all either.
he'll be in there.
We're not
You're
very
in-
pretty.
Rob,
anyway.
you're not in here.
Yeah, you need to move in a little more. So,
Yeah.
so they get to see you for the rest of your
There we
interview.
go. There we go. Rob. How you doing? You've been
Hey
sitting
there.
there really
Doing all
quiet.
right.
What's up with that?
Oh, okay, you're moving.
I heard you playing bass, but other than that, you've been really quiet. Where are you from, Rob?
Well, I grew up in South Carolina, and my adult years and college years were in Atlanta, Georgia.
Cool. You were born there in North Carolina?
No, my dad was stationed there in the Navy.
You're in Navy. You moved all over the place then, did you?
Quite a bit, but I was young.
Well, so do you remember any of the places you lived?
No.
No?
No. Just South Carolina, Atlanta.
You can lie about
Tampa
it,
Bay.
you know, if you want to. It's
Yeah.
all right. What's your first rock concert you went to, Rob?
I went to a Metallica concert a long time ago.
Yeah. How long ago?
Probably 20 years ago.
Where did you see them at?
I don't even remember.
Must have been a good concert.
Yeah, it was a good concert.
I've had a lot of those. I can't remember what it was. Who is your favorite bass player, Rob? If you have one.
I like, well, there's so many. I mean, Stanley Clark and Victor Wooten, but I would have to say Scott Alexander with Dishwalla, because he's just a really good, solid alt-rock bassist.
Not a whole lot of people know Dishwalla. County Cars.
Down in
Blue Cars.
Yep.
Down in Blue
Great.
Cars, yeah.
One of the most underrated rock bands I've ever heard.
Yeah. That's their, is it their only hit they had, County Blue Cars?
Well, they had Once in a While, a band or a song called Once in a While. That was probably half the popularity.
Yeah, that keeps cutting out because you're not up on it. It's got a gate on it or
Got to
something.
get
Who
all
knows?
up in this thing.
Yeah, get all up in your candy there. How did you get connected with Shinebox Live?
I went on Bandmix looking for bands to join, and Shinebox had they had a couple of songs posted on their Bandmix profile, and as soon as I heard Rob's voice, it was crisp, clear, powerful. It sounded just like a radio hit.
Yeah.
I said, God, I got to get on with these guys. I contacted them, and they said that they already found somebody. They were going to give the guy a shot and see what happened with the bass player.
He didn't work out, did he?
Remember that?
I don't even remember the guy.
No, that
was
was
that
the
your
guy.
buddy? He was
that-
weird.
that was-
That
that
didn't
was-
work out.
They didn't like him.
I
So,
know.
so you got Rob, and he's normal? Is that right?
No.
No, the bass player is always the weirdo in the band.
So we realized.
I mean, everybody is somebody else's weirdo,
Yeah.
but I'm the bass player is usually the weirdo.
Yeah,
so.
you seem real reserved. You're probably not, though, right?
No.
Okay. Let me know when shit's happening here.
You never know who's watching, so.
Oh, okay.
We got jobs to keep, right?
I do too, but I don't let that hold me back or anything, you know. If you could play bass for any band, who would it be? What band would it be? Any band.
Well, I'd love to play bass for, let's see, Foreplay or Spyro Gyra.
Spyro Gyra? Yes.
I'd love to play bass for Dishwalla and Shinebox.
$10. Good. Well, you got that one down.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
This
We
is
were
my,
listening.
you know,
We were listening.
We'll keep him.
I've been in and out of a lot of projects, and this is my favorite project. This is the music project that I really want to succeed. So really happy here.
And how long have you been with these guys?
Year and a half.
Good, productive year and a half, I take it.
A lot of recording and preparing.
Do you have you guys your own studio, or do you do somebody else's studio?
Yeah, we actually we have what is basically a converted shed that we rehearse in, and then we did recording wise. We did some of it there, and we did some actually at my house.
Okay.
So
Malca Galati Studios.
right.
Okay. Do you get that plug in there? Huh? That's it. Yeah, that's no problem. What other bands have you played with, Rob?
Just they didn't last long enough to mention.
Okay. It's just the no-name bands?
Pretty much.
A week, 2 weeks, 1 practice, 2 practices?
6 months, couple of gigs, nothing that anybody heard.
You got to have a fit, don't you?
You really do. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
I mean, talent's everywhere, but like we all know, artists are fickle, and they've all got their own idea of what's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find 3 other guys that are just really easy to talk to and get along with, and they all know their place, they all know their part, and they're bringing it every rehearsal. You can tell when it's special, and you need to stick with it.
And everybody has to respect the other person, too.
Yeah, respect each other's time.
Basically, yeah.
Put in your own.
I mean,
put in the
it's
work.
like any family. I'm sure you have your little spats, but good musicians and musicians with good heads on their. I don't want to insult anybody, but good musicians with a good head on their shoulder that get along with everybody. That's the whole key to success. It really is. That's people like the Stones. They stayed together a long, long time. They all got. I'm sure they've had their outs and ins and fighting over this and that, but they're still together. And what are they, pre-nursing home now or what?
Well, yeah, it's the one component I think everybody assumes is going to be there, and it's so rare to find.
It is, and it takes a while to find it from people too.
Sure.
Like you can have some guy come to practice, 12, 15 times, play 4 or 5 gigs, and then suddenly whammo, The ugly comes out sometimes. Is there ever been a troublemaker in the band?
That's
Here?
Vinny.
Okay.
Oh.
You know,
Come on now.
when I saw him at CSAT, I go, okay. And I think I come up and talked to you, didn't I?
Yes.
Or you came up to talk to me. I was sitting there.
Yeah, well, you came and talked to me. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just remember Vinny. Vinny's from Jersey, right?
New York. You're right, though. Rob's Jersey.
Okay, well, you guys went to school together in New York or in Jersey?
No, here. That was
Okay,
here.
okay.
We've been here a long time.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. I'm going to interview Vinny now. Can you see him on the camera? No?
No.
Okay, well, let's do another song first, okay?
Yeah, that's
Go
better.
ahead, go ahead and do another song. And this song is
Vinny
off
likes when he
Dumbstruck
does
also?
I tell you what, we'll do an old one. How about that?
That sounds good.
We'll do something called "To a Hero," and this is on our EP that came out before our first full-length album,
Okay.
Dumbstruck.
Very
So.
cool. Shinebox Live.
Step in line, obey your government. Loyal to a foreign line. The sun comes up as you arrive. 1,000 voices cry, hallelujah. Are you man enough to face your demons? Your heart is ripped out at the seam, and it burns like hope and gasoline, a drowning memory of a hero. So breathe that fire between your dreams, smoke signals and screams to a hero, to a hero. Will are you here to save us? Are you here to say I'm no hero? I'm no hero. I can't even save myself, and I'm drowning in a sea of yellow. Tears made for your homecoming, gathered in a soldier's eyes. Your life forgotten but not gone. Another soul survives. Hallelujah. So welcome on, collect your prize. Apathy and lies to a hero, to a hero. Well, are you here to save us? Are you here to say I'm no hero? I'm no hero. I can't even save myself, and I'm drowning in a sea of yellow. To a hero, to a hero. Are you here to save us? Are you here to say I'm no hero? I'm no hero. What else can I say to a hero? To a hero. Well, are you here to save us? You're no hero. You're
You just blow me away.
Oh, thanks
you guys
a lot,
are good,
man.
man. You
Thanks
guys are
a
really
lot,
good.
man.
Good. You're really good.
Thank you.
Anybody listening out there, these guys are going to go someplace. I know they are.
Yeah, from what I understand, you guys played at Seaside for the benefit, and you guys had 100 CDs, right? That you brought out there, and you sold every one of them.
50.
I forget exactly how many.
We brought 50 CDs, and we sold them for $5 a piece, and we donated the proceeds to the family.
Very
and
cool.
we sold out
Very good.
pretty quickly. It was really gratifying.
How did you like the crowd there at Seaside?
Terrific crowd.
I heard you got a standing ovation.
They were really engaged and
Excellent crowd.
Yeah,
very
you guys are an
responsive.
excellent band. That's why there's an excellent crowd there.
I don't know
Yeah,
about that. Which band was playing that was excellent?
See, that's what's good.
There were a
about you
lot of
guys.
bands there that were
There were a lot of
excellent.
good
Yeah,
ones.
you're just so modest about it. You know?
The Embry Brothers were very good.
Yeah, they've been around a long time.
Yeah,
Yes.
we liked watching that.
good bunch
Yeah.
of guys.
Yeah, they're good. There's the Bearded Brothers, which is the two guys.
Yeah.
The two
Strung over.
Strung Over was there, right?
They were very good, yes.
Who's the girl?
Sunshine.
Soulmate Smile.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, ladies, if I or gentlemen,
Yeah.
if I have sold it there. I forget things. I'm old, you know. Vinny Galante.
Galati.
Oh,
It's all right.
That's my second mistake tonight, Rob. I'm only allowed two. You know what happens when you make the third mistake?
That they chuck a muffin at you.
No, Jim takes over the show.
All right, we're getting close there, so let's get the show back in order.
Vinny, did you know there is a Vinny Galante?
Vinny's fine.
Until you learn how to pronounce his last name.
It is Galati, right?
Yeah, Galati, you're fine.
Galati. Okay. Keep telling me that, all right?
You're putting an N. There's no Galanti. It's
He's
all
thinking
right,
of
though.
wine. He's thinking of Asti Galante.
Galante, right. Asti Galante. Okay. Did you know that there was a Vinny Galante on Facebook? Is a bodybuilder. He has 4 Facebook pages.
Really?
Yeah.
As a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Don't confuse us.
Do you think maybe the guy might be a little bit into himself or something like that?
Most bodybuilders are, I think.
Maybe he just forgot his password.
That could be. He kept making new pages.
Steroids, you know.
His password is, dude, you're so buff.
Oh, good. Now he can get back on his other 3.
Vinny, do you remember your first drum set?
I do.
And how old were you then?
9, I think.
Mm-hmm. Was it like something for Christmas or some 5-gallon buckets? Or
Oh, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I know
was
that.
a little Sears one
you
symbol.
know what? I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was purchased at Sears Outlet. I did.
Scratch and dent, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
good
your
at
parents
all.
did your parents buy it for you?
They did.
They're good to you.
They were.
Did
5
they
kids.
see the potential in you? Or they just got tired of you with spoons and knives on the counter and stuff like that?
No, I think they were lying to me when they said they saw potential, but it's okay. It was fun.
So after your first set of drums, you went through and just showed a real big interest, or somebody saw you showed an interest and you got a bigger set, or?
Well, yeah, actually, my first set was when I was in New York still. And when I moved to Florida, I was 13. That's when they bought me what was a real drum set.
Mm-hmm.
It was a used drum set. I think they got for $50
Ludwig?
at a
or
yard
was it
sale.
Lud-
I think it was you know what? It was some no-name.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you. It was a no-name set, Star something Star.
Stars and Stripes.
It wasn't good either, but it was all right.
But you beat the hell out of it and you learned to play better, right?
That's it,
kinda
yes.
cool. Yeah. And what do you play now? What do you have?
Now I have a Yamaha Maple Custom Absolute.
Mm-hmm. How many piece kit is that?
45.
You need a bigger room.
I guess it'd be called a 6-piece because the shell kit.
Okay, there you go. Have you ever played electric drums?
You know what? Not until I met the guy sitting next to you there.
Right.
I don't like them too
Me?
much. They're all right, though. They're fun. The
Yeah.
other side.
Oh.
That would have been tonight.
Jim had a big influence on Vinny's drumming.
I didn't think I brought him.
And you know what? It's not like playing you get down to basics. Acoustic guitars are basics.
Right.
Acoustic drums are basics. And you get electric drums, they don't sound quite the same.
Right, and
You can get a lot of neat sounds out of them.
you can get
really
excellent
neat
sounds.
out of them.
You know what it is? I noticed that a lot, and no offense to anybody that only plays electronic drums, but for myself, I've noticed that it seems like even if you don't know how to play, you can play electronic drums and it's good.
Yeah, I can play electronic drums, and I don't know how to play.
Yeah, see, I offended you, didn't I?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
It was a compliment.
It was. It was a very big compliment.
He really doesn't know how to play drums.
No, I don't. I can't play any instrument. I play the radio.
You can't carry a note in a bucket.
Yeah, I can, but it spills out all the time.
Yeah, I gotta clean it up.
Do you and Rob agree on all the music you guys come up with?
Well, he comes up with all the music, and we don't agree because, like we said earlier, there's times that he'll always throw away his music before we will. We like almost everything he presents to us. Well, everything, I think. I don't think there's ever been one that we've said no. He says no.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Now, you grew up in New York, right? I got Jersey down here, but you grew up in New York.
Right. Well, yeah, until I was 13. So I also grew up here
Queens?
partly. No, on Long Island.
Long Island?
Yeah, Shirley, Long Island.
We're out in Long
North
Island.
Shore.
North Shore?
No, ask him about
Shirley.
the North Shore instead of Jersey.
The North Shore Animal League? What are we doing? Helping puppies?
Jim's from Long Island, too. He still has his accent, though. You lost yours, Vinny.
Yeah, I'm a Floridian now. It's okay.
That's cool. He's been down here quite a long time, too. And
I was starting to lose mine because I'm trying to train. Well, actually, my phone's training me how to speak to it.
Because when you do the speak and text, it won't take it. It comes up
speech
with all
to
kinds of
text.
slurry stuff,
Oh, that's a pain.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in Florida?
Well, it's been 18 years or so.
Yeah. So you're a Floridian.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You moved down here because you don't like the snow, or was it the family reasons? Or
No, I was
girlfriend?
13, so it didn't matter what I liked or I didn't like.
Okay, you just came along because
moved.
Mom and Dad came down, right?
I had
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
And you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
And you fit
I
right
like
into
it.
school there and everything?
Yep.
Where did you go to school down here?
Down here, Bayonet Point, Middle, Newport Richie.
Okay. Did you go to Golf High?
Ridgewood High School.
Okay, Ridgewood High School. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not too far from where I'm at, is it?
Where are you?
Off a ridge?
No, that's not far from you.
Yeah.
No.
I'm off a ridge, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
What do you think of Jersey Shore? And how accurate is the depiction of Jersey?
Well, being I'm not from Jersey, I don't know if
Tonight
I could
you're
answer
from
that.
Jersey, Vinny. So
I
get
told
with,
him
get with a ticket here. Okay?
What do you think of the North Shore? That's where the North Shore came from.
Oh boy,
Did you ever watch the show?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a fan for a little while.
Okay, so you guys got
I
something
wasn't.
on it now, don't you?
I hated it, and then I got addicted. Like anybody, you watch it and you get addicted, and
Yeah.
I was addicted for a little while, and I had to wean myself off, and
Here's
went to rehab. I'm all right now.
Here's the ultimate question:
Oh,
is
boy.
Snooki doable?
No, no way, no way.
Never is, never
you
was.
guys had to stop and think about that.
My wife is watching. No way. I hate her.
Oh, you just got out of the doghouse on that one, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, that transition wasn't very smooth.
Vinny, who's your favorite drummer?
Oh boy, of course Neil Peart is definitely on the top of the list. I mean,
That's Terry's favorite.
Yeah, there's a lot of people's favorite in here.
it is. He's amazing.
It is.
I can't compare, but
Most all the bands we have on here, the favorite bass player would be the guy from Kiss, Stanley, Paul Stanley, and then their drummer, they always say Neil Peart.
yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
he actually, that's where I got my setup from. I was following him, and that's where I moved all my drums around a certain way based on.
Are you
his-
eventually going to get the drum set behind you and just spin around and start whacking?
Oh,
on
that'll
each other?
never happen.
Ain't that cool?
I'm not that
cool?
good.
Did you ever see the movie Beyond the what was it that? It's a Rush movie, Beyond the Shining Light or something like that.
No, I did not.
No, it's Beyond the Lighted Stage. I'm sorry, it's
No.
really good. It's a documentary. Did you know he when his wife died and he lost his daughter first and his wife died, he got on his motorcycle and rode like 30,000 miles or something like that.
Yeah,
He
I
rode
actually
from
did.
Canada all the way around, down and back around again.
Yeah,
It was incredible. He just to get his head together, I think.
he wrote a book too, I believe, or two.
Yeah, he wrote
Yeah.
a couple books. Yeah, but that's how he got his stuff back together and he started out playing again.
Yeah.
It's Beyond the Lighted Stage. That's what it is. I'm sorry. So what do you see in your future with this band? You guys don't answer that.
Not yet.
Well, hopefully one day playing for a huge crowd. I mean, that's what we all want to do is play for a big crowd one day. You know, we don't got to make much money doing it. Just play for.
Where are some of the places you guys have played besides Seaside?
We played well this year. That's probably the first place we played back. It's been a while since we've played. We took a break. But we've played Janice before. We're always proud to say that. They were very nice there. They treated us very well. We'd love to return, and that's, hopefully a goal in the future.
Jim, have you ever been to Janice Landing?
Many years ago.
Yeah. It's still, they redid it, but it's still small in the alley type thing. There's a tree growing up, and
is the ground still unlevel everywhere you go?
It's amazing. You can't even. I mean, they redid everything. It's
Jim,
it's the drinks that make it unlevel.
Jim had too many rum and cokes there. I think.
I remember
wasn't the floor.
The hotel that was right there was Club Detroit. My brother, like 30 years ago, his band was playing there, and we stuffed everybody that we could into that elevator to come down, and it came down pretty fast. Then when the doors opened, the floor was literally 2 feet high, higher than the elevator. So somebody's ready to walk out, and I'm like, whoa, man, I'm not going to climb up there. Guillotine action.
You had all kinds of problems that night, didn't you?
No, I didn't have many problems that night. That was the only. It wasn't much of a problem.
You never fell
I
out.
just waited for everybody else to get out, and then I jumped out.
So it kept going up for everybody that got out. There was a little space about a foot high, so you slithered out, didn't you?
Actually, we waited for the doors to close, and it went back up a little bit, and then it opened up in the right place.
Oh, no. Do you guys want to do another song?
Want to play something off the CD?
Sure. Well, I don't think they have this. Did you give the engineer the CD? Okay.
We can. We got one right there.
Frodo, are you here?
Pass it this way.
We got to get the Frodo button out. Can you play something off their CD? Okay.
No.
Yeah, he can. He's the most
You're
easy
fired.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, get the other guy up there now.
There goes your tip for tonight.
Yeah. There's a whole line of people waiting in line for your job there, Frodo.
And they're willing to take half
He's
your
not
salary.
even worried. Look at that.
Well, they're queuing that up. Anthony, how you doing?
Great. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're good.
Good?
There
Okay.
you go. Oh, yeah.
There he is.
You're very good there. You went to Gulf High School?
Yes, I did.
So did Jim.
Alumni 2002.
He went
Wow.
to, what were the alumni of?
2001.
74.
I thought you looked familiar. I was going to say, you're upperclassman.
Yeah, I got left back a few times. 21 years, as a matter of fact.
Jim was the only guy that was 30 years old. Still in 12th
I graduated from Goof in 80.
That's what I call a goof high. Yeah.
Goof High.
Yep.
In 1980.
I can understand most simple math and no, I'm
You
just
guys
kidding.
win any football
I'm just
games
teasing.
while you were there? That they win?
No,
any
our
football
our football team was pretty bad.
games? Yeah, it was,
Our wrestling team was great.
Was
Our
it?
wrestling team was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, the football team sucked back then too.
Yeah.
I think we might have won 1 or 2 games in the 2 years that I went there.
Yeah.
I went to the, no, I'm not going to say. I went to football games at my high school, but I didn't participate in anything like that.
Yeah, you were under the bleachers.
What other bands have you played with, Anthony?
I was in a cover band younger, but after that, I was in a band called the Dive Bar Stalkers. They had some success locally.
I've heard them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard
like
them.
type of roots rock, rockabilly.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, you guys played at place in Pinellas here, $2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a good bar to play in, except for the wall that's in front of you? Like
Yeah.
4 feet
It was
down?
different. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got a little peak hole you can turn around. And
Yeah.
go through the keyboards. You
There's
gotta tilt the
only
keyboard.
front row, and that's it. And then
Right.
then behind the wall. That's
And they get the things that look like tires or really fans going around.
Yeah.
Pretty cool place. Pretty cool place. When did you get started playing keyboards?
I think my grandma was a concert pianist, so I mean, there's video of me when I was 2 playing like a C chord and then an F, and then
Very cool.
so when I was little.
So
but
she kind of got you started. She
Yep.
was a concert pianist.
she was she's 9 years old. She still plays very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
Now she would what, like sit you beside her and just say, "Hey, do the scale, whatever."
Yeah. Yep. And well, she would grab my fingers and point them, and
Right.
I'd sit on her lap, and
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Did she like get the ruler and smack you if you hit the wrong note?
Oh no, she's too sweet for that. No.
She wasn't a Catholic.
I am
bride,
Sicilian, but no, that's yeah,
Okay.
not like that.
Just she pulling your ear.
Yeah.
So after you learned from your grandmother, your first keyboards, electric keyboards, or did you have piano?
Well, I mean, it was after my grandma's. My parents got me my first keyboard when I was in middle school. It was a Korg N1, which is really ginormous. But a good story was I was 15, couldn't wait to drive. There was this piano called a Van Covering that had a big touch screen and a huge sound system built into it. It was digital, and I always wanted one. And when I was 15, I found one that a guy was selling, and I'm like, Dad, I gotta get this. I asked my parents are the best, and I'm like, I gotta have this piano. It'll take me to the next level. And he's like, okay, it's either this or a car, and I chose a piano, and it
Very cool.
It was
That's a good choice.
it was the
good choice.
best choice of my life.
You still playing on that?
It actually last summer just died out. It was built around a computer, and there was just nothing to do to fix
Sure.
it. But I got my use out of it for sure.
What are you playing now?
Now
you can drive it now. Yeah. You put wheels on it, right?
Yeah. Now, actually, Vinny's a great craftsman. We built a fake piano, and I have two keyboards. I have a
very cool.
Yamaha MOX on top, and thanks to Rob, and I have a Kurzweil SP88 on the bottom.
Does it look like a grand piano when you have these in there?
It's an upright looking
upright?
thing. Yeah, it came out really cool.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Vinny's a carpenter.
Yep.
He's a crafty guy. He's a crafty
I don't
guy.
know about that either.
You gotta check it out. Your pictures on. There's no pictures of your keyboard on Facebook, is there?
I don't think so. Not the new setup. No, it's pretty fresh. Yeah.
Maybe there should be.
Yeah, we should. We got some good pictures of
Rob's
it.
got a picture.
Oh, there we go.
Anthony, who's your favorite keyboard player?
Keyboard player would be Jordan Rudess. He's insane.
Now, who's he play for?
Dream Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Keith Emerson?
Of course. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the videos of him when he pulls his
Roundabout? Is that Roundabout right?
No, that's
it's
yes.
That's yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Welcome back, my friends.
Oh,
The show that
yeah.
never ends.
Yeah.
Them songs.
He had a Hammond M100
Yeah,
he used
yeah.
to pull on top of himself.
He would pull,
stand behind
he would
it.
pull it over on him on the stage, and he would play with that thing laying on his stomach. And I think it's got to weigh 500 pounds. You know.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing. Just look at do a YouTube or something and watch
Definitely,
him. He's funny as hell. I mean,
I learned to play by modeling like Elton John and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But piano.
I like
and,
Elton John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. You ever hear Liberace play?
No. I've heard of him.
Thank you
obviously.
so much.
Yeah.
Okay, the big question here is, how did you get a cockroach for a mascot?
That's a fun. Our photo shoot. We're gonna shoot everything, and our photographer Rich, we're like, dude, get that roach right there. It's pretty cool, and it came out like really crisp and clear looking.
Good picture. Of
yeah,
Roach. Yeah, his roach is
so I think it was Vinny or Rob. They're like, oh, we got to keep that.
Tell the real story. That's Anthony's apartment.
Yeah, my bad. I don't want to say my family's
Instead of
watching.
Joe's
but-
apartment. It's Anthony's apartment, right? Yeah, you guys saw that movie too, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Joe's apartment.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be at Skipper Smokehouse on April 2nd, right?
April 2nd.
Okay, that's your next big gig.
Yeah.
And is there a cover charge at the door there? Or?
I believe it's $5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very cool.
You get 4 bands. We go on at 10:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what the other bands that are there aren't worth watching, so wait for you guys, right?
Of course.
Yeah,
No, I'm sure they're all good.
Yeah. No, actually we looked them up and they are pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it? You know?
I don't remember.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's okay. Oh, yeah, grab the poster.
Yeah.
Grab the poster. I'll hold it up and I'm sure you guys can see it. Have you guys never played at Skippers before?
No, we haven't.
A lot of big bands play there. A lot of huge bands play there.
It's a nice place. We've been there before, just never on the
I
stage.
don't know if you guys can see the poster there or not. I'll read it off to you. Shinebox Live. You're number 1 on the bill there.
Well, it's actually in reverse order.
Okay.
There you go.
They're all turned upside down. You're the last
better.
one to play. You know? You got Best Days Ever. They play pop and rock. Hazy Ray, funk and rock. Benjamin Hammond, loops and grooves. As a DJ, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's Tuesday, April 2nd. Showtime 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $5 a day of the show. All shows are 21 and over at Skipper Smokehouse at 910 Skipper Road, Tampa, Florida. SkipperSmokehouse.com. You can get on there and find out what's going there too. Nice poster. Who does your posters?
Skippers would have done that.
That's
one.
that's their standard showcase poster.
Okay, so they just plug in the names.
Yeah.
Talk to Jim. He'll do some posters. Did you see our poster we hung up out there?
No.
Oh, you can see it on the way out.
Let's
Okay.
get Jim to work.
Yeah, Jim does good posters. He doesn't work cheap, but he's a good posters.
Does Jim have any friends that work cheap?
If you talk to Jim, he'll work
Jim
cheap.
don't have any friends.
He's got like rent-a-friends, you know.
He's got lots of enemies. Right now, you're not one of them.
That's good.
The night
Tread
goes
carefully.
on. We got time for another song. You guys want to do one more song?
They ever do one off of that CD?
Yeah, they did one. You do another one up from Dumbstruck? Do you have that queued up by any chance? You do? Which one are we going to play?
I think we're gonna play. Sometimes you just need a change.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. Sometimes you just need to change by Shinebox Live here on T-Bonez Rock Show. Very cool stuff, man. You guys rock it out. I'm just impressed with all your originals, vocals, and everything on there. Very good stuff. Do you guys want to do another one live here in studio? I hear heads nodding.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
We're going to need Mike for this guy.
Okay, Shinebox Live.
Just how you pictured it, my life a perfect fit, so beautiful, so full of it. You stand before me now and help me sing this out. I scream if I could make a sound. It's strange, my friends out in the rain, filling up their brains with all my songs and alcohol. You lost me after all. You know this doesn't hurt. A new day, a rebirth. My hands in your handfuls of dirt. And this farewell I leave for all who couldn't see, and those who knew the real me. It's strange, my friends out in the rain, drowning out the pain with all our songs and alcohol. You lost me after all. The days go by, and I'll miss you so. So say goodbye, but don't let go. It's strange, my friends out in the rain, filling up their brains with one more song and alcohol. You lost me after all. My friends out in the rain, drowning out their pain with one last song and alcohol. You lost me after all.
Man, you guys got to get out to Skipper's Smokehouse on Tuesday, April 2nd. See Shinebox live. You guys will be bringing all your electric instruments, and Vinny's going to bring his drums. I know he is. And there'll be some keyboards there. And you guys are just very good. You're very good.
Thanks very much.
We're almost out of time here. Jim had a little splurt about.
I got a couple of things to say. First, I want to say hi to Isaiah, Sierra, and Aaliyah. If you guys are watching the show tonight, thank you for watching.
Hi, kids.
I also want to mention that there was some trouble down in Sarasota this weekend. I guess BMI went in with a cease and desist order for one of the facilities down there because of licensing problems. But there was also, I guess, Siesta Key Oyster Bar, they were forced to stop their music at 9:45. While the band was on break, for being over 60 decibels. But anyway, my point is, if you live in the Sarasota area, I'm putting a link on T-Bone.
There'll be a link on T-Bone's Facebook.
Yeah.
T-Bone Entertainment.
From thisweekinsarasota.com, and they do an interview on the candidates to see how they feel about entertainment in Sarasota. So, when you go out to vote, you'll know
who to vote for and who not to vote for, right? Very cool.
Exactly.
We usually don't get too political when it comes time to messing with our music,
Also want to send out our condolences to friends and family of Jeff Parrish, guitarist, and I believe he was a founding member of the band Diabolic. We lost him this week, and we're really sorry. We want to send out our condolences to all of his friends and family.
Rest in peace. Don't forget to watch The Surge Thursday night at 8 p.m. here on RockSlamRadio.com. There are many ways to find out what's going on in the Tampa Bay area. There's Where's the Party? Now, her show is rescheduled for March. Am I correct?
Yeah, and they've actually it's actually been retooled, becoming Rock Slam Jam.
Rock Slam Jam. Okay, that was Charlene, and she's going to be doing it from the Tampa studio, live bands and things like that.
It's going to be very musical.
Very cool. Yeah, she's a good gal. Tim Cronin has a weekly blog in the Newport Richey patch that tells you what's going on in the Newport Richey area. And again, there's GoTonight.com. There's the commercial that you first saw when the show came on. Very good site to go to. You guys are familiar with that?
Which one?
GoTonight.com.
Need to be on that.
Check it out. Yeah,
Definitely
you need to be on there. Go ahead and
that.
sign up with her, and she'll get you some good stuff going. So get out there and support live music and the venues that support them. Thank you so much for coming tonight, you guys. And
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim and Terry.
No problem. We enjoyed it.
Thank
We
you.
enjoyed the time with you guys.
Yeah,
And we'll
guys.
see you next week. We'll have a band on here. I don't know who it's going to be right now, but I'll have a band on here. And thank you so much. Good night, folks.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the T-Bonez Rock Show only on RockSlamRadio.com.